morning. Happy Tuesday, everybody. So we're here for the yoga practice, and I've lost track of how many days, weeks, months we've been meeting like this on Tuesdays, but it's always nice to be here, always nice to reconnect with you, even if it is this way. So looking forward for all of us to be together soon. And let's just start off this morning with our hands in front of our heart and our eyes closed. So hopefully you are getting some much needed rest and relaxation during this self-quarantine. But sometimes we're still just falling asleep at night out of exhaustion, doing a lot more, having different routines than we're normally used to. And sometimes we might find that we are taking care of everybody else still and not focusing enough on ourselves. So make this hour about you, everyone. It's just 1 hour. So starting off today, letting your knees drop open and feeling your sit bones beneath you. Relax the shoulders. So see if you can take your breath in for 4 counts and then exhale for at least 6 counts, maybe even more. And if you need to take more than 4 counts, that's fine. As far as your inhale goes, just make sure that your exhale is more than your inhale. So really slowing down that end of the breath. And as you exhale, release any anxiety you might be holding on to, any stress. And now everyone just lift the arms up. Open the arms here and place the hands back behind you. Point your fingertips away from you. And lift your heart, lift your chin, and send your knees even farther away. Squeezing your shoulders back behind you. Lift up just a little bit more through your chin, through your chest. And coming back up onto the sit bones, arms come up. And let's rotate over to the right, taking the left hand in front. Now if you place your hand actually onto your thigh, use it to help you rotate while still sitting up on top of those sit bones. And just going over to the other side. Right hand comes onto the left thigh, use it to press against so that you can rotate. So just waking up the spine a little bit. And let's continue to wake up the spine. Come on up onto all fours. All right, so hands right beneath the shoulders, knees right beneath the hips. Take a deep breath in. And now exhale that breath, taking your time on the exhale again and round the back. Inhale, lengthening out, either coming to a flat back or looking up for an arch. And then exhaling and rounding the back, tucking the chin in. Grounding the hands into the mat and just working here at your pace. So letting your breath take you through the transitions of each of the poses. And just allow your body to flow with your breath. Alright, just finding a flat back here. Lift up the leg closest to me. Flexing the foot. Place the toes down. And now shift the weight back. Taking a good stretch. So pressing your heel away from you. Pressing your hands into the mat. And just coming back to all fours. Other leg lifts up. Flex the foot. Drop it down, toes are tucked under, and then press back into it, taking a stretch here. That's it. And coming back to all fours. All right, let's walk our feet back into plank, and now press back into down dog. Dropping the heels. Let the head hang loose. Pressing into your hands, everyone. Now, gently tilt your sit bones up. So take your hips and kind of tilt them back away from you So you can feel your sit bones pointing up a little higher to the sky. It's also going to activate a little bit more into those hamstrings. And now press your heart back towards your legs. Feel your shoulders waking up. Heels dropping down towards the mat. All right, let's walk the dog. So bend the right knee, drop the left heel, and switching whenever it feels good. Just walking it out, moving at your own pace. So keep that with you this hour, working at your pace. I'm going to be changing the pace up here and there, but ultimately let your breath stay easy and take breaks whenever you need to. And lifting up both heels, everybody. Soften the knees, step the right foot up between the hands. Help it up if you need to. And drop the back knee down. Alright, just walking on up here. Hands onto the front of the leg and press the heart back, sinking into the hips down here. So try not to hinge forward here. Lifting the heart and dropping the lower body. Making sure you have a good distance between the front heel and the back knee. Ooh, now try not to tighten into your glutes at all and see if you can relax a little bit more. And now sweep the arms up and press into the front foot, reaching back. Still sinking into those hips. Alright, hands down. And tuck the back toes under. Lift up into that lunge. Let's step back into down dog, everyone. Hips come up high, heels dropping down low again. And let's walk the dog again. So feet are hip width apart. Bending the left knee, dropping the right heel down, and switching whenever you need to. And so just taking our time today, warming it up. Once we start, it's going to be push, play, go, so enjoy these moments here. Alright, lifting up both heels, bend the knees, and send the left foot up between the hands. Drop that back knee down, and walk it on up. Again, pressing into your front of your leg to lift the heart back. Sinking into this. Trying not to tighten into the lower body. Relax here. Finding my hands a little tighter than I expected. And I usually expect them to be tight, so yeah, it's a little awkward. Alright, let's bring those arms up. Press into the front foot and reach back. So that's what moments like this are all about. Checking in with your body, seeing what you need to work on, or what maybe you just need to take care of today. So we'll see how that goes with my hip. Hands down, step back, let's just go into plank position. Okay, so drop the knees, lower the body, hips touch, roll the shoulders. Just come on up through cobra, and let's press back into child's pose, everyone. So arms extended out long. Great place to come if you need a break at all this morning. And remember, I always think it's the intelligent people that know when it's time to take a break. So never look at it as a sign of weakness. And tucking the toes under, let's return back up into down dog. All right, everybody, walk your hands back to your feet. And hang here from the back of the mat. Easy breath. If it's a little too much too soon, you can always take your hands onto the front of your legs, or even up a little higher for a little bit more support. Otherwise, just hang like a rag doll. Making sure that you have that balance in all four corners of your feet, not just letting your weight shift back to your heels. And now tuck the chin in and everyone roll it on up, restack the spine. Lift the arms up high and hands just lower. All right, let's just do a little side bending stretching to start warming the body up before we go. So everyone lift the arms on up, divide the feet, maybe a little wider than hip width apart. Lift the ribs off of the hips and let's go up and over. Resting your head in your arm and just stretch it here. For a little bit more, if you wish, shift your weight over to the left and keep stretching over to the right. And bring it on up. Let's go to the other side. So lift the ribs off of the hips. Inhale and exhale to take it on over, keeping that weight balanced to start. And then you can shift the weight, pressing the hips over. And come right up. All right, open the arms on up, interlace the fingers back behind you. Squeeze the shoulders together. Let the chin drop down. And then if you'd like to lift the hands away from the body, they don't have to lift up high. Just a little bit so that you can squeeze the shoulders a little closer together. Chin tucked down towards your chest. But try not to round forward in the shoulders with the chin tucked down. Keep the shoulders pulling back, squeezing together. And now just hinge at the hips, coming halfway. So long, flat back here. Head's right in line with your spine. Keeping the hands just about an inch away from the body. All right, still squeezing the shoulders together. Inhale the breath here, please. Exhale, let the body come all the way forward and lift the hands straight up to the sky. So avoid pressing your hands towards me. Lifting the hands straight up. Creating lots of distance between your ears and your shoulders. So your neck should feel really long here. Where is that weight? I know mine shifted back to the heels, so I'm going to shift it back into all four corners of my feet. Hopefully you'll do the same. And now, the next breath, release the arms. Just let them hang. And roll it on. Lift up high. And hands to the heart. Alright, we're going to start to flow. So I'm going to come to the back of the mat to begin. Feet are going to be hip width apart. And inhale, lift it on up. Exhale, dive forward, arms framing the face. From here, take the hands up the front of the legs, flat back. Exhale the breath and release back down. Walk it on out, one hand at a time, coming into your plank pose. Drop the knees if you wish, or just lower the body. Hips touch, come on up through cobra, and return on back into downward dog. Coming through all fours, or just a big push up and back. Bend the knees, step forward with the right foot. Left knee down. Arms are going to lift up here, open, and come on down to either side of the foot. Tuck the toes under, back into downward dog. Stepping forward now with the left foot. Help it up if you need to. Drop the knee down, lift the arms up, sinking into the hips. Open the arms up, and hands touch back down. Step on back into downward dog. Walking on back, everybody, one hand at a time. Hang here. Knees tracking in line with the feet, bend the knees, and then lift the chest off into powerful pose. Inhale, lift up to salute the sun. Arms frame the face. Exhale, coming back down. Coming back into a flat back. Inhaling here, exhaling, dropping down deeper. Walking it on out, one hand at a time, coming back into your plank. Use your options, coming down. Lifting back up. Returning on back into downward dog. Heels pressing down. Step forward with the right foot. Help it up if you need to. Back knee down. Stretch back here. Open the arms. Hands come down. Tuck the back toes under. Lift the knee. Keep this left hand down. Lift the right hand up and rotate, pressing into the left hand. Bring the hand back down. Step back into downward dog. This time left foot steps up between the hands. Drop the back knee down. Release into the hips. And open here. Hands come on back down. Tuck the toes under. Lift the knee off. Right hand stays on the mat. Left arm up. Beautiful, everyone. And hands back down. Step back into downward dog. Walking the hands back to the feet. And tuck the chin in, roll it on up. Whoops. Lift up high. And arms framing the face. We'll change that back. And coming back to flat back. Exhale, can you fold down just a wee bit deeper? That's it. Walk it back on out.
No one noticed with me.
And lower the knees if you'd like. Lower the body. So you're going to see me lowering the knees a lot today. Just still nursing a little bit of a tender shoulder, so doing what I need to do. Soften in the knees, listen up everybody. Step forward with the right foot, left heel down. Coming on up into warrior one. Squaring off in the shoulders and the hips. Hands down to either side of the foot. Step it back, downward dog. Step forward with the right foot, left heel down. Lifting on up. That's it. And hands coming on back down. Step back into downward dog. Stepping forward again with the right foot. Left knee down. Press back. Open the arms. Hands come down to either side of the foot. Tuck the toes under, lift the knee off, and right arm goes up. Hands back down to either side of the foot. Step it on back. Dropping into the heels, sending the hips up higher than the left foot. Steps forward, right knee down. Press into the front foot as you reach back. Opening the arms. Hands down to either side of the foot. Tucking the toes under, left arm goes up. Press into that right hand. Awesome. Hands down. Step back into downward dog. Walking the hands back to the feet. Hanging here. Bend the knees. Arms up. Powerful pose. Inhale, lift up high. And now exhale. Take it back down, everyone. Holding a little deeper. Walking it back out, one hand at a time. Finding that plank position. Using those options. That's why they're there. Not every day is going to be our best day, but we're always going to do our best with what we have. Stepping forward, right foot up between the hands. Left foot flat. Lift it on up for warrior one. Open up, everybody. Warrior two. Sinking into it. Hands coming down to either side of the foot. Take it back, downward dog, squaring off. And now left foot coming forward. Right heel down, reach it on up, warrior one. Opening it on up, warrior two. Awesome. Hands coming on down to either side of the foot, stepping back. Heels dropping down. Stepping up now with that right foot again. Left knee touches and press into the foot, sinking a little lower. Opening the arms to circle around. Hands down, tuck the toes under, reach that right arm on up. Both hands down, step back, downward dog. Taking the step up with the left foot this time, dropping that right knee down and reaching back, sinking into it, circling the arms around. Hands touch, lifting the knee off and then the left arm extends up. Both hands back down, take it back, downward dog. The hands back to the feet. Bend deep into the legs and lifting on up. Inhale, salute the sun. Exhale, diving down. Hands come up the front of the legs, flat back. Exhale, folding down. Walking it back out. Coming into your plank position. Lowering down. Coming back up. Returning back, downward dog, dropping into the heels. Stepping forward with the right foot. Left heel down, lift it on up for warrior one. Just keep the flow going into warrior two. Turning the right palm up, taking it back into sun warrior. Just flowing through this here. Coming on down, one hand at a time, windmills around. Square off, back to downward dog. Stepping up with the left foot. Right heel down, reaching on up, flowing into warrior two. Turning the palm up, taking it on back. That's it. And coming on back down. One arm at a time, stepping back, downward dog. Coming forward with the right foot again. Left knee touches down. Pressing back into this. Hands come on down. Knee lifts off and right arm reaches high. Hand comes down to either side of the foot, stepping on back. Taking the left foot on up. Right knee down to the mat and reaching back. Sinking a little lower into this. Opening on up. Hands down. Lifting the knee off and stretching up. Both hands coming back down. Take it on back, downward dog. Walk it on back. Bend the knees deep. Lift the chest off, arms up high. Inhale, salute the sun. And exhale, sliding down. Hands coming up the front of the legs. Use the exhale and fold down deeper. Walk it back on out. Keeping that breath easy, everybody. Feel the breath labored at all. Hit child's pose for a moment. Reconnect with it and join us when you're ready. Dropping into those heels. Stepping forward, right foot up. Left heel down, warrior one. Opening it up into warrior two. Flowing back into sun warrior. Now, coming forward, right elbow down, left arm up by the ear, sinking into this. Hands down, listen up everybody. Right leg up high to the sky. That's it. And lifting the heel up, coming back forward with the right foot. We're going to change this up a little bit. Drop the knee down and reach up. Opening the arms. Hands down. Tuck the toes under, lift the knee off. Right arm on up. And hands down to either side of the foot. Stepping back, downward dog. Stepping up now, left foot forward, right heel down. Lift it on up for warrior one. Opening that up for warrior two. Turning the palm up and reaching back. Sinking into it. Coming forward. Elbow down, arm up. Hands come on down to either side of the foot. And now left leg lifts up high. Lift the right heel up. Sweep the left foot back through. Drop the knee down. Reaching back, sinking into it. Hands down to either side of the foot. Tuck the toes under and lift it on up. Hands back down, step back, downward dog. Walk it on back, one hand at a time. Everybody, bend the knees a little deeper than you had before. Knees tracking in line with the feet. Arms up. Lift up, stretch, and exhale, diving back down. Coming to a flat back. Exhale, lower down. Walk it back on out. Plank position. Knees touch if you like, and lowering down. Coming back through. Returning back. Stepping forward with the right foot. Left heel down, lifting on up for warrior one. Open on up into warrior two. Palm up, stretch it on back. Coming forward, elbow down. From here, everybody, hands back down, square off. Lift the right leg up high. Lifting that left heel and sweep the right foot back through. Drop the knee down. Press back. Opening the arms. Hands down. Back knee off. Right arm on up. Take the right hand down to the inside of the foot. And now extend the left arm on up. Let's continue looking down though, stretching here. And both hands down to either side of the foot. Step on back, downward dog. Taking the left foot up this time. Right heel down, and everyone finds your warrior one. Open on up into warrior two. Turn the palm up and reach it on back. Sinking into it. Coming on forward. Right arm up by the ear, sink down deep. Hands come down to either side of the foot, square off. Left leg up high. Lift up that right heel, sweep that left foot back through. Drop the knee down and stretch it back. Sinking into the hips. Hands down. Back toes under. Right hand stays down. Left arm reaches up. Taking that left hand to the inside of the foot. Right arm reaches up. Keep looking down to the left hand. And both hands touch down. Step back, downward dog. Walk it on back. Hang here. Bend the knees. Arms up. Inhale, salute the sun. We're going to slow it down this time. Exhale. On your next breath, find a flat back. Relax the shoulders. Press the hands into the legs and find length here. I just like to revisit the poses a little slower in the middle of our flow. So we're just about halfway through. And exhale, lower down. Hang here. One hand at a time, walk it on out, brace the abs. So you want the booty to gradually lower as the body lengthens out here, right? Don't want to leave the butt up here. So make sure you're in that perfect plank position. Lower on down. Hips touch. Lift it back up. Return on back, downward dog. Heels dropping down, siblings up higher. So fingers spread wide apart, everybody. Keep tilting siblings up high and dropping into the heels. Chest pressing back to the thighs, feel those shoulders kicking in. And now look up, step forward, right foot up between those hands, left heel down. Lift it on up for warrior one. Sink into it. So shoulders and hips are square, arms extended long and strong. And now open on up into warrior two. Shoulders over the hips, focus over your fingertips. That's it. Turn the palm up and reach it on back, everyone. So walking the fingertips down the leg, stretching back, and we drop a little lower. And now coming forward, right elbow down, left arm up. That's it. Lengthening here all along the left side of the body, reaching long. Pressing even that left pinky toe into the mat and extending long here. Awesome. Hands come on down to either side of the foot. Square off. Take that right leg up high. Press into the hands. Now, we're going to add on here, everybody. You're going to pull that right knee up to the right elbow, coming into plank. Hold it here. So trying to keep your ankle even with your knee, and then press it on back into three-legged dog. That's it. Lift the leg up a little higher if you can. Now the left heel lifts up high, right leg still lifting. Thread that leg through, and right foot comes up. Help it up if you need to. Drop the back knee down, and reach back. Sinking into your hips. Open the arms here. Hands come on down to either side of the foot. Tuck the back toes under, lift the knee up. Left hand stays on the mat, right arm reaches high. Rotating here. So keep that back left leg straight and strong. Press into that left hand. And now everybody take the right hand down to the inside of the foot. Focus down to your right hand. Reach that left arm on up. Sink into your hips. Beautiful. Hands down to either side of the foot. Step it on back, downward dog. Dropping into those heels, everyone. It's okay if they don't touch, but keep the intention there. Being the best version of you right now. Let's step forward with the left foot to the other side. Right heel down, lift it on up. Warrior one, so sinking into it. Arms framing the face, back leg straight and strong. Keep that back leg strong as you transition to warrior two. Turn the palm up, sinking down low, reaching back. So as you reach back, walk your fingertips down the right leg, then reach back a little further with the left. Sink a little deeper. Then coming forward, left elbow to the thigh, right arm up by the ear, sink into it. Really lengthening here along the right side of the body. Pressing the foot into the mat, reaching long and strong through the right arm. And now hands come on down to either side of the foot, square off. Take that left leg up high. Lift up the right heel. Now here's the add-on. Left knee comes over to the elbow. Hold it here. That's it. Remember, when we start to flow again, we won't be holding it this long. And press on back up. It'll all just flow with your breath. Lift up the heel, thread the foot back through, and lower down the right knee. Reach on back, everyone sinking into it. Open the arms up. Hands down. Right hand stays on the mat, left arm reaches high. And place that left hand down where the right hand is. Extend the right arm up, focus down to the left hand. And return both hands to either side of the foot. Step it on back into downward dog. Heels pressing down. Walk the hands back, one hand at a time. Hang here. Bend the knees, everyone. Lift the chest off, keep the knees right in line with your feet. Arms extended here. Inhale, everyone, salute the sun. Exhale, diving back down. Finding a flat back, continuing our flow a little quicker now. One breath and movement. Walk it on out, one hand at a time. Hold it here. Turning to the right, lift the right arm up. Step the right foot in front. Squeezing into your inner thighs. Returning on back, plank position. Going to the other side, left arm on up. Step the left foot in front. And returning on back into your plank position. Lowering your knees or not, taking the body down. Lifting back up through cobra. Returning on back into downward dog. Dropping into the heels. Stepping forward with the right foot, everybody. Left heel down, and you're up for warrior one. Opening it back up to warrior two. Turning the palm up, reaching back. Coming forward, flowing forward. That's it. Hands down to either side of the foot. Right leg up high. Taking that right knee over to the elbow. And pressing it back on up. Lifting the heel, sweeping the right foot through. Left knee down, reaching on back. Opening the arms up. Hands down. Toes tuck under. Right arm up high to the sky. Right hand to the inside of the foot. Left arm on up, focusing on the right hand. Both hands back down to either side of the foot. Step on back. Drop into the heels. Left foot up between the hands. Right heel down. Lift on up for warrior one. Open on up into warrior two. Take it on back, sun warrior. Coming forward. Side arm angle. Both hands down to either side of the foot. Left leg up high. Lift the right heel. Take that knee over to the left elbow. Bring it back on up. Lift up and sweep the left foot through. Drop the right knee down. Stretch it on back. Open up. Hands down. Let's go into our twist. Right hand stays down, left arm up. And left hand to the inside of the foot. Right arm on up. Both hands back down to either side of the foot. Take it back, downward dog. Walking it on back. Bend deep. Arms come on up. Hold here, just lift the heels. That's a little balance, everybody. Heels down, press into them, and reach back. Exhale, take it back forward. Hands come up the front of the legs. Exhale, release down deeper. Go for a walk into plank. Turning to the right. Right arm on up. You can step the right foot in front. And take it back into plank position. Left hand comes on up. Feel free to step the left foot in front if you like. And back to plank. Bring the body down. Returning back up through cobra. Pressing on back into down dog. Stepping up with the right foot. Listen up. Left heel down, but shift your weight into the right foot to start. Lift up for warrior three. Back leg is up, arms extending straight out in front. Now land the foot, and here we go into warrior one. Awesome. Open on up into warrior two. Turn the palm up, take it on back. Coming back forward. Dropping that elbow down, reaching long on the left side. Hands come down to either side of the foot. Right leg up. And bring that knee over to the elbow. Press it on back. Lift up that left heel high. Sweep the right foot back through. Drop the knee down. Stretching back. Opening up. Hands down. Tuck the toes under and go for your twist. Bring the right hand to the inside of the foot. Focus down to it. Left arm up. Both hands back down. Step back, downward dog. Left foot coming forward. Right heel down. So square off here. Then lift up. Leg comes up, toes pointing down, arms reaching. Ready, set, warrior one. Sink into it. Adjust the feet if you need to. Warrior two. Let's go back, sun warrior. And coming back forward. Side arm angle. Hands down to either side of the foot. Lifting it up, left leg high. Lift the right heel, sweep that knee up to the elbow. Take it on back. Lift up and bring the foot up between the hands. Dropping down, stretching back. Opening on up. Hands down. Lift that right knee off and twist here. Hand comes on down to the inside of the foot and stay focused to it. Lift up right hand. Both hands back down. Here we go, back to downward dog. Walk the hands back to the feet. Hang. Whew. We're not done. Ready? And bend the knees. Arms come up to frame the face. Lift the heels. Find some balance here. Lower the heels down. Inhale, lift on up. And exhale, come back forward. Hands come up the front of the shins. Exhale, lower down deeper. Walk it on out, one hand at a time. Turning to the right. Taking your options here. And back to plank. Should take a different option. Left arm on up. There we go. And back into plank position. Coming back down. Crocodile. Up to cobra. Return on back into downward dog. Stepping forward with the right foot. Hands down. Now lift that back leg off. Toes pointing down. Arms come on up for warrior three. And big step back. Warrior one. Okay, now we're going out of order. 3, 1, 2. It's all good. And turn the palm up. Reach it on back. Coming back forward. From here, everybody, lengthen both legs, finding triangle. That's it. And returning on back, warrior two. Hands come down to either side of the foot. Square off. Right leg on up. Lift up the left heel, right elbow, right knee to the elbow, shoulders over the wrists. Press it on back. And now lift up that left heel, sweep the right foot up. Drop the knee down. Press it on back. Going a little further this time in this stretch. Hands down. Tuck the toes under. Can you rotate a little more? We've been repeating this for a while. And hand down. Focus down to reach up high. Both hands back down. Take it back, downward dog. Dropping the heel, step forward. Left foot up. Now let's lift the right leg up, toes pointing down, arms up to frame the face. And step back, big step back. Drop into it, warrior one. Remember, you can move your feet around if you need to. Open up into warrior two. Turn the palm up and stretch it on back. Coming back forward. Elbow down, right arm up. Lengthen here on the right side as you extend into your triangle. And return back, warrior two, shoulders over the hips. Hands down. Square off, take that left leg up high. Now everybody lift up the right heel, left knee to the elbow, and then press it on back. Lift up and sweep the foot through. Dropping the back knee down, reach it on back. Open on up. Hands down. Tuck the toes and extend that left arm on up. Bring that left hand to the inside of the foot. Right arm's going up. Both hands back down to either side of the foot. Take it back, downward dog. Walk it on back. Hang here. Bend the knees. And lift the chest off. Lift the heels. Finding balance. Inhale, lift it on up. And exhale, go for it. Dive down. Bringing it back into the flat back. Exhale, folding down deeper, please. Walking on out. Plank position. Turning to the right. Extending the right arm up. Bring it on back into plank. Turning it to the left. That's it. And bringing it back, shoulders over the wrists. Let the knees touch if you wish, and come on down. Bring it back through. Returning back, downward dog. Dropping into the heels. From here, everybody, lower down onto your elbows, into dolphin. Grounding into your forearms, elbows, and wrists. Just lift the right leg up, pressing into the left heel. And lowering it down. Other leg up, grounding into the forearms, and lower down. Walk it back up. Step forward with the right foot, up between the hands. Lift off that left leg. Coming back into warrior three. Stepping back, warrior one. Opening that up into warrior two. Back into sun warrior. Coming forward, right elbow down, left arm up. Lengthening here. And extend both legs into triangle. Lengthening on the left side of the body. Returning back up, warrior two. Hands come on down. Extend the right leg up high. Lift the left heel and pull that right knee up to the elbow. Extend it on back. Lift up that left heel. Now bring that right foot all the way through. And back knee drops down. Reach back. Opening the arms. Hands down. Tuck the toes under. You know this. And reach it on up. Keep flowing here, everybody. Take the hand down to the inside of the foot. And reach up. Both hands back down to either side of the foot. Step it on back, downward dog. Taking the left foot right through. And set it on up. Right leg lifts. Arms come on up. And let's take a big step back into warrior one. Whew. Open that up through warrior two. Palm up and come on back. Bringing it forward. Extend here. And now lengthen both legs for triangle. Finding that straight line from your right hip to your right shoulder. Take it back, everybody. Warrior two. Dropping deep. Hands come on down. Square off. Left leg up high. Lift the right heel. Take that knee to the elbow. Bam. Bring it on back. Woo! Lift the heel up. Sweep it on through. Right knee touches down. Bring it on back. Open up. Hands down. Take your twist. Reach it on up. And return that hand down to the inside of the foot. Lengthen here. Both hands back down. Step it on back, downward dog. Walk it on back, one hand at a time. Bend the knees deep. Lifting on up. Heels lift. Inhale, lift up. Everyone, one last time. Exhale, dive down. Finding a flat back. Pressing the hands into the legs, finding length. Exhale, float back down. Walk it back out. Turning to the right. Right hand on up. Brace the abs. And coming on back into plank. And now left hand goes up high. That's it. And coming on back into plank. Taking your options here. And returning on back into downward dog. Dropping down into the heels. Lowering down into the forearms. Lifting the right leg up, toes pointing down. Pressing into the forearms. And lower down. And other leg lifts up. And lower down. Walking on back up. Stepping forward with the right foot. Lift that left leg off. Finding warrior three. Stepping back, warrior one. Sinking down. Opening on up into warrior two. Taking it on back. Stretching back. And coming forward. dropping into it, lengthening here, into triangle. Look down, bend the knee, and step forward, lift on up for half moon. Come on, last time. We got this. Stepping on back, woo, warrior two. Hands come on down. Take that right leg up high. Lift up the left heel and right knee to elbow. Shoulders back over the wrists. Bring it on back. Lift up the heel and sweep the right foot forward. Drop the knee down and reaching back. Opening the arms and hands down. Tuck the toes under, lift the knee. Right arm goes up high. Right hand down to the inside of the foot. Left arm up. And both hands back down. Step on back, down the dog. Dropping into those heels. Last time, left side, everyone. Stepping forward with the left foot. Lifting the back leg off. Toes pointing down. Back up for warrior three. Lengthen here. Step back, warrior one. And opening on up into warrior two. Coming back, sun warrior. Stretching back. Taking it forward. Up arm up by the ear. Now lengthen here into your triangle. Pressing both feet into the mat. Look down, bend the front knee. Step the back foot in and coming into your half moon. Big step back, everybody. Warrior two. Drop into it. Hands come on down to either side of the foot. Taking that left foot up high. Now bring that knee over to the elbow. Woo. Stretch back. Leg up high. Lift up the right heel. Sweep that left foot through. Drop down, everybody. One more time. Stretch it on back. Open arms. Hands come on down. Tuck the toes under and left arm up. Bring that left hand to the inside of the foot. Right arm on up. And both hands back down. Step back into downward dog. Dropping into the heels. Walk it on back, one hand at a time. Knees in line with the feet. Have a seat. Arms come on up. Ready? Lift the heels. Balance here. Nice, everybody. Reconnect with your breath. Heels down, lengthen up. A little stretch on top and hands just to the heart. Whew. All right, hopefully you're feeling nice and warm. Let's head down to the mat for some stretching. So, come on down. I know my body feels very warmed up right now, so let's take advantage of this. Bend your back, bend both knees so your feet are flat on the mat, and pull the right knee in towards you. Keeping that left knee right in line with your hip, don't let it drop out to the side. And now unfold the right leg, holding behind the calf, behind the thigh, or up by the toe. Easy breath here. So gently pull the leg in towards you without tilting too much into your hips. So you don't want your tailbone lifting away from the mat. Try to keep your back in neutral with your tailbone down. So avoid that to bring the leg in close. It's not so much about how close you can bring your leg to your body, but how much of a stretch you can get in the back of the leg. So I find I get a much better stretch when I feel both my hips are balanced and my sacrum's down. Now, let's open up the leg. How much do you open up the leg? What's the right amount? So let this left knee drop open. See that angle? That's the same angle you should take for the right leg. So it should be completely balanced. Your belly button should be right in the middle, and your hips should not be tilted more to one side than the other. So both hips balanced, knees opened up the same exact distance apart. And again, you don't want to press the leg down for more of a stretch. Pull the leg in towards you for more of a stretch in the hamstring, which is really what we're targeting right now. All right, so avoid letting this hip tilt down, your right hip tilt down more than your left. Keep both hips balanced and even distance from your ceiling. And then again, exhale into this and draw the leg in towards your body. All right, bring it on up, both knees come up, left foot's flat. Switch hands. So I want you to take this the left hand onto your right leg. Take your right hand onto your right hip. Don't let the right hand move.
Now gently bring the leg across just to where that hip can still stay in place. So it's not a big move. And if you want, you can extend that left leg out for a little bit more of a stretch. And then pull the leg in towards your body. Don't press it down towards the ground, towards the left side. Pull it in towards you. So the leg really just crosses the midline slightly, maybe by an inch or two. Exhale into this. All right, just hug both knees back into the chest, and we'll go over to the other side. So place the right foot down on the mat, flat. Remember, knee is right in line with your hip. And now unfold that left leg. Holding behind the thigh, behind the calf, at the ankle, or up at the foot if you like. And again, making sure this is all about the hamstring. Hips are neutral, sacrum is down. Exhale into this. Draw the leg in towards you without lifting up your hips. Okay? All right. Now, just like we did on the other side, let the right knee drop open. Notice that angle and take that same angle for the left leg dropping out. And then of course you can pull the leg in towards you for more of a stretch. Bring it on up, right foot's flat. Take your left hand onto your hip, your right hand onto the leg, and your leg, you can extend out that right leg. Guide the left leg across. Don't let this hip lift, okay? So keep this hip there. And then of course when you get to that magic point where you're like, all right, I can't go any further over, pull the leg towards your body. Hug both knees back in. Extend out now. Left leg straight, right knee pulls in. Hold on to the right knee with your left hand and reach your right arm out. Everyone, exhale here fully and feel both shoulders releasing into the mat as you draw the leg into your chest. On the next breath, guide the leg over to the left side, but don't let the right shoulder leave the mat. You can have your big toe touch down. You can continue to hold on to your leg. But everybody maintain that position of your right shoulder on the mat. And for a little bit more, if you like, draw the knee towards your chest. Exhale into this, everyone. As you exhale, really release, let your ribs drop down into the mat as well. Soften through your spine and enjoy the twist. Twisting away any stress you're still holding on to, okay? All right, let's go to the other side. Oh, my body's creaking. Okay. So pulling now, left knee in, extend the right leg long. Continue to draw the knee in towards the chest by holding on with the right hand, and extend that left arm out to the side. So palm can be face down or up, doesn't matter to me. Just make sure that this shoulder remains down on the mat as you guide the leg over and across. And remember, you can let your toe touch down. All right, it's always good to find some sort of stability, and then you can find a little bit more mobility into the stretch. Keep exhaling here. Releasing through the spine, letting the ribs drop down. Try not to grip into any area. Just relax here. Alright, bringing both legs back up. Letting the knees drop open, holding onto your inner thighs and extending the legs. So just a nice little hip stretch here. We didn't do any formal poses today for the hips. We definitely stretched in our lunges, but let's just take the time here, pointing the toes downward. And bending the legs back in, just hugging the knees back into the chest, everybody. And just turning your head towards the right, stretching out your neck, turning it towards the left, stretching out your neck. And just bring your head back into neutral, let your feet drop down, arms by your side, just tuck the pelvis under and take a stretch into a bridge. That's it, just stretching out a little bit more into the hip flexors. If you have a block, or if you want to, you can just hold your hips from behind. If you want to place a block underneath you, that's also a nice option. Place it on this angle, or if you want to go all the way up, placing it right underneath your sacrum, and just relax here. Easy breath, everybody. Relax your arms. Just let your body release here, letting your hip flexors stretch. And then you can come on back down. Roll the spine down. Bring the knees back into the chest. And let's just finish up today in happy baby pose. So, holding on to the back of your thighs, feet are parallel to the ceiling, knees are divided out wide apart. And just feeling your tailbone staying present. If you can maintain that position for your spine and hold on to your feet. You know, I lifted off to get my feet, but I can see I can place it back down after. Then that's another option for you. Easy breath, everybody. You worked hard today. It wasn't an easy flow. It didn't say easy flow, did it? It just said flow. Just want to make sure I'm not giving out false information. But happy baby pose, what a great pose, isn't it? So if you can't get online or you just don't have the time, always make time for a pose like this. It just feels good, and it's a great way of just getting your spine into neutral, to take some deep breaths here, and just to reconnect with you. And that's really the whole purpose of the hour, is just to make this hour for you. And now just bring the soles of your feet together. Let your feet drop down. Let the knees be open. Just turn the palms up. And smile, everyone. Smile because you can. Smile because it feels good. Smile a little bit bigger. Alright, I'm hoping you're still smiling. And just bring your knees together, hug them gently into the body. And let's just rock and roll on up here. And we'll finish right here across the hip position. So thank you so much today for making time for this. This is one of those workouts that you can come back to. I think it's one that I'm going to try again later on this week. So thank you so much for joining us.